What is national grid? National grid is the network of cables, substation, and transformer which transport electricity from power station to our homes. Malaysia National Grid is high voltage electric power transmission network in Peninsular Malaysia. It is operated and owned by Tenaga Nasional Berhad (TNB) by its transmission divisions. There are two other electrical grids in Sabah and Sarawak operated by Sabah Electric City Sdn Berhad and Sarawak Energy Berhad. Power generation capacity connected to Malaysia National Grid is 22,858 MW, with a maximum demand of 17,788 MW. Distribution line of 66 kV, 33 kV, 22 kV, 11 kV, 6.6 kV, 400/230 kV electricity distribution network connected to national grid via transmission. Substation will have their voltage stepped down by the transformer. There are two types of primary energy used in generating electricity, that is, renewable energy such as solar, biomass, wind, geothermal, hydropower, and non-renewable energy such as oil, coal, nuclear, and natural gas. In Malaysia, most of the primary energy used in generating electricity is natural gas, which is 51%, then coal 26%, hydroelectricity 16%, petroleum and other liquids 4%, and other renewables 3%.
Basic structure of the national grid system. The national grid consists of a system of transformers and high voltage cables. National grid connects the power station to the homes, but only the transformers and the cables are actually called the national grid. Energy is always lost in the power cables due to the resistance of the wires. The bigger the distance between the power station and the homes, the greater the energy loss. Energy loss can be reduced by building power station near to homes. The electricity passes through the step-up transformers, which increases the potential difference. Less energy is lost in the power cables when the potential difference is high. The electricity passes through the high voltage cables, but this can't be passed on the homes because the potential difference will be far too high. Finally, the electricity passes through the step-down transformer to reduce the potential difference to around 230 volt.
I'd like to share how National Grid system basic operation. National Grid can take the electricity generated from any of these sources, putting it into the network that eventually delivers the electricity to the homes in the high street around the country. National grid system is very important in delivering gas and electricity to many millions of people across the Great Britain and northeastern US in an efficient, reliable, and safe manner. As we know, electricity cannot be stored in a huge amount, so National Grid must balance supply and demand on a minute-by-minute basis. This function also ensures the security and quality of energy supply across the whole system, so it is always there when it needed.
We have chosen TNB, Tenaga Nasional Berhad. As we know, it is the Malaysia Electricity Company and the only electric utility company for Peninsular Malaysia. In Malaysia, we had other two electricity company at Sabah and Sarawak that are Sabah Electricity Sdn Berhad and Sarawak Energy Berhad. For transmission system, there are more than 420 transmission substations in the Peninsular Malaysia. 500 kilovolt transmission system is the single largest transmission system in phase 1. It includes the design and construction of 500 kilowatt overhead line from Gurun Kedah in the north along the west coast to Kapar. The total distance that can be covered by 500 kilovolt transmission line is 784 circuit kilometers. For 275 kilovolt, for 275 kilovolt portion is 9,257 circuit kilometer. As we can see, the 275 kilometer transmission line portion is higher than 500 kilovolt transmission line. It is due to the electrical safety standard. Power generation. Power generation is connected to Malaysia National Grid of 22,850 megawatt. The maximum demand is 17,788 megawatt. The generation fuel mix is in Peninsula is 45.55% gas, 50.23% coal, 3.59% hydro, and 0.63% from other fuel. For distribution level or distribution line, there is 66 kilovolt, 33 kilovolt, 22 kilovolt, 11 kilovolt, 6.6 kilovolt electricity distribution. It is connected to the National Grid Transmission Substation. From the power station, the power is tapped up by the transformer at the substation. Then the voltage is go through the transmission line, and then the voltage is stepped down by the substation using the transformer. Then it go into distribution line to the consumer. The distribution line is acting as safety to the consumer to make sure the voltage is going to supply to consumer with a suitable voltage.